Well, what should I talk about? What should I say? I'm not really sure what I should talk about or what I should say at this moment, because this will probably be my last video for a moment. I really don't know what to say to many people out there. For everything for what it is and what it's worth. All the BS that occurs on many levels. Why would I not welcome everything that's in the book of Revelations? Why would I not want that stuff to come to pass? The end. Seeing and knowing everything that I do for this place for what it is. I mean, this world has really gone to shit. And the thing is that I am just like happy knowing that it's going to be occurring because of everything for what it is, because I am who I am, because of everything that has been said. Spirit Box has said a lot that seems to be heard and unheard for reasons that I am aware now. So then it should come to no surprise that I am at the point that I am at. I mean, my name really is Felice. That's my birth name. I was given that when I was born. My name, Felice. Which really does mean Mary. As in Feliz Navidad. And with everything for what it is, why would I not say, to show me your love, to let these things come to pass, all of them in full, from the mystic hail to the falling star, to the earthquakes, to the thunder, to the lightning, to all the things that were to come to pass. Why would I not welcome it? And with the faith of everyone else believing in what they believe in, why would that not compile with it? Even if certain people were wrong about certain information, it still remains other things are exactly what they are. My father was David. My mother is Dawn, like the morning star. My child in heaven with God. The timing of everything, the way everything unfolded. Being Mother Mary, mother to the male child. And the thing is just that how, I mean, it's so clear to me because it's me. And I'm all for it with everything I've seen and everything I know. And one second, I have somebody out here wanting my attention.
Yeah, I did. I turned it down when the electricity is off and the gas is almost done. I was down on low. I put it up on hot. Not water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's heat.
Okay.
I'm going to take a shower later on. A hot shower.
Hot shower. Do you not realize how there was like literally no hot water? It wasn't even air temperature.
I can't understand.
You turned it down that low. Again.
It was on low. It should have been some. Because I only take it once in a big while. Take a shower only. That I was went out in the cabin or out in the other one. I had to put air in the tank.
All I know is that it goes out too much for a child to be safe here. I go from having hot water to where I'm lucky I can even get my hair done, not counting washing my body or wash my body and not wash my hair, when there was plenty of it, it goes up and down. And it usually happens after I have turned you down on an advancement. And it's like, it almost feels like there's been like a game played upon me, especially the first time.
No,
The first time being when you went to go over there,
fault.
and that was the first time it happened. And I had been here a minute, and then my sister called, and then you got funny because I didn't take you up on your shower advancement, and then it went out.
Oh,
And then,
no, I don't do that. I tell you, I don't do that.
just like you don't go in people's rooms when they're not there, right?
I'm sorry about that. That was stupid.
Yeah, do you want to tell me how many times you've done it?
Twice.
Oh, you've done it more than twice. I've got you recorded, honey. I have hidden cameras.
Well, do you?
That's why I told you when I came here, I had all the technology stuff. I told you I have insurance if something was to go missing, just like you knowing about my crotch spray and then asking me about that.
What?
That's how, and then
Crack spray? I don't know about that.
if you didn't want me here, you could have been polite about it. You didn't have to go to these levels.
I did. I swear. I did.
Just like you tried to tell me you didn't go into people's rooms. You volunteered that information and it turned out to be a lie. I was actually cared about you as an individual. But then you're just going to lie to me when there was no reason to lie to me at all on any level.
Okay.
Because I actually cared and that hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
And then you could have at least apologized when the last time you made an advance at me, and I told you it was the day after the 1 year marker of my child's father's death.
Oh.
You could have apologized when I told you I did not have any interest, and instead
Okay.
you could, I mean,
Okay.
my feelings have been
I-
hurt by a lot
I-
of the things that have
I-
occurred. And I've tried to be
Yes. I know.
so nice, polite,
I've talked to
open.
I've talked to myself. I said, "Why in the hell did I do that?"
but then for you
Stupid.
just to even lie about something as stupid going in my
I'm sorry
room.
about that. Really. Really, I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm an old man, for one thing, for sure.
I mean, how do you feel knowing that I actually cared and all that stuff really hurts?
I know. Well, I'm really sorry.
Because I've had a lot of shit in my life lately.
Really, I'm sorry. I heard you told me about a lot of stuff, and I'm dumb. Really, I am. I'm dumb. Why do you think I'm still single? Because I'm dumb. Gotta be dumb or just plain, I don't know what you'd put it. Stupidity.
A lot of people in the world are that way. But as you can tell, I have not been nothing more than every moment
I know.
extremely forward with you.
Yeah.
And like I told you when it came to
I'm
you,
really sorry. I am.
because lies are like my hugest pet peeve. Because I have given you no reason.
I know.
Well, I was getting ready to do a spirit box message. I'm still going to go do it. But now I've
Really?
definitely lost my vehicle heat. So I'm going to have to toast it back up before I
But
start.
really, I am sorry. Really. Well, nothing like that will happen again. That's for damn sure. Because that was stupid.
Well, just let me wrap my head around everything for what it is, because there is a lot going on many levels.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about them. Cockroaches. I never messed with them before, but
But you probably have them in everything here.
probably. Next thing is, how'd you see them? I mean, how
You get lucky to see them like I did. It was the fact that I was on the toilet at between 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, and there he was crawling down the
you
wall.
have to probably get up early in the middle of the night with a flashlight.
No, they know you're moving. If you don't know cockroaches, they are very intelligent species
I've
of
been
a
here
bug.
for a long time.
All right, well, I'm going to turn on my car and heat it up again.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Everything else.
But you did know about the bed bugs too?
I didn't.
Well, then why would you have said that, it must have been your sister? Why was that your immediate response?
She got me to go get the mattress out of the trailer over there to put in there for it. Before it was 2 twin beds, and I give one to Mike. There's only one in there. So I took that out and put a double in there.
Bed bugs are worse than lice contagion.
This is just before you come. I didn't know nothing.
That's why I traded it for you when I first got here, because, I was trying to be nice. You had helped me out. You guys were doing me a favor. If I could have traded it for you like I did, that's what I wanted to do. So that wasn't an issue. But I didn't realize you had cockroaches and other things and all this other stuff.
I didn't know. Really? I didn't know. I don't know.
I mean, I was very suspicious of it after finding the fact that you bugged it before I got here, after seeing that.
Did I bug it? I didn't bug it. Might be Carolyn bugged it. Because she has a habit of going and doing stuff like that. And don't tell me nothing.
For your nose.
Thank you. Damn. I wish you could have got that house next door.
Yeah. But I'm cold and need to heat back up. I don't got layers to be out, nor do you. Go get warm. So I guess there's a small indication of beautiful things the way they have been, real life unfolding. I do need to get warm though. And, yeah. Well, I bet that was definitely an earful, wasn't it? Did you guys catch it all? Ain't it a beautiful world? Oh, you guys missed the earlier 2 conversations and you only caught that conversation. It's, has not been a pleasant stay. As it is, I am now having to make the decision to make different arrangements for my child because I can't be here with her. She can't be here, not with the bugs. So my life's about to go more. Ain't it just wonderful how it just works that way? I mean, you could do all the good you can. Treat people right, be respectful, and still get disrespected in every way. And try to lie and cover up things instead of owning up to things for what they are. That seems to just be something that seems to be a hard thing for individuals to do. It don't matter if you do anything wrong to anybody. That's how horrible the world is. And that's why things are gonna be the way they are. And it's only gonna get worse. Ain't that funny? It's going to get worse fast and hard, and it ain't going to be over. And it's no wonder I'm for the end of everything. And it's like, why did I continue to try to be nice about things? I mean, I think I handled that horrible situation beautifully, but that was still minor to some other things I've been through, and you guys got to hear it. And again, with this going to be the last message I leave for a while, it's going to be interesting because I got a lot of things I got to figure out again. And it's no matter what I do, it's like things just want to come against me regardless. And all I wanted to do was try to be a good girl, knowing I didn't really have to be, but I did because of knowing that there was going to be a greater justice. And the joke is on so many people that I continue to be somewhat the better person through all of this. And it's no surprise when everything comes against you and your whole life continues to fall apart around you, regardless of anything you do. All you can do is want more doom, right? The people who were supposed to be here were never here because they fell for the wrong parts. Because it was all part of the greater pre-planned destiny for everything what it is. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a video jet lag because I've caught this jumping a few times, and usually when that happens there is a video delay response. So I'm going to do a quick pause and restart a new video, and I'll add these together just to avoid a horrible lag like I'm sure there already is. But with that in mind, oh, this is sweet. I don't even want to turn it off for a second. I want to go straight into the spirit box because I know I'm not going to be doing really many more messages at all because I'm going to be waiting for something, and if something doesn't happen, I'm a fucking nut job because I know I'm not crazy. I've just seeing it different again. These tears, these diamond tears, oh how I've cried. For what? For the pain that was actually there. The raw emotions that helped lead to the war for what it was, and then some more. For I had my own fights I was fighting too. And I was never alone. Spirit was always on my side. Death was my biggest friend. Death was who I had. And death ain't even death. Oh, and there's such a misunderstanding, and it's like, it's not much more time, and everyone's gonna know the truth, but at what level? It's like, I am like happy, ecstatically nuts right now on many levels. So with the disgusting taste of this horrible world that I can't wait to be a beautiful ring of rubble. Can you imagine? Rock clumps in an orbit, a ring around the sun, ring around the rosy, mommy lost her nosy. Because I was never trying to be nosy, I just listened and seen the truth in it, and then wanted to tell other people. And then everything lined up to where I thought I was going to be bringing this new enlightenment. But at what level was this enlightenment going to be brought? I mean, it's funny because you can't get hope from the hopeless because it's already gone. So what do you get? You create a villain. And everyone knew they were going to create it. Everything was like, this is how you create a villain. You take a good guy and you constantly spit in their eye and then they turn. But I didn't turn. I'm still good. It's just the way people are viewing it wrong. I am a good guy. That's why good people get rewarded. Because what I ask for ain't petty, ain't stupid. I don't ask for nonsense. I ask for more than just the justice about everything on me. I ask for justice for all the injustice that was done to all of the others. That for whatever reason they didn't have the ability to right it. This ain't right. Things ain't been right. People make the wrong decisions all the time and ignore God. God's people don't ignore God. And if you don't seek Him out, regardless of the way you choose to seek out the truth, then how do you get to know God? It's been explained to me, and I get it. I know it because of the things I have seen and the things I'm doing. I am a God. I am what you call the living God. Didn't you read? Didn't you know? Didn't you know who was your father? Your creator? The one that chose to love you? Didn't you know if you were His, you were also as He is? You missed so many important messages. I didn't. I was just trying to understand what was really right. And then when God came to me, and then the magnitude of all the others who are also God, even my child, who is the 8th. Oh, so many people might not get that one. That it really is my wish. And it's not a wish. It's not even a prayer. It's my faith that this would come to pass at this exact time. That the information was there, but everyone kept choosing materialism over spiritualism. To be of faith is not about a religion. To seek out answers is about knowledge. And all of it was always right there for those who wanted to see it and seeked it out. To have that relationship with knowing what it was to be whole. I was always whole, but I was missing things. Because I was wrapped up in the pain of everything. Not just the pain of what I was going through. The pain all around. It's why I used to have a hard time around crowds. Because I could feel all their emotions and I didn't know how to control it. And it wasn't that I was crazy. It was that I didn't understand why I could feel all of this. Now I get it. Because I am special. In the beginning, when I started dealing with spirit boxes, I remember some of the conversations I was having, and one of those were that they literally seeked out mystic people, and not everybody was really this way, but everyone was special, but not everyone was mystic. And I even used to get asked by them what breed I was and other things. Well, for one, I'm a natural born. Always had it and didn't always know it because of the ways of the world. And then by seeking out and literally going out of my way to find the answers I found. Then came the truth. But it was with my child, boy, a year even before his life, things started occurring that brought me to a different path. And then his life, which didn't end because of death, even though he was born directly into death, he was destined. He was chosen, and not just him. And when I listen back at some of my first recordings, I didn't always realize, because I wasn't listening the way I listen now. I could always hear, but not the way I can now. And it's like, it gets to me sometimes, because I know I don't need to use devices. And when it really started to pick up for me, and I really started validating, okay, this is what I'm hearing, and the more I acknowledged it, the more it grew, being able to hear spirit all around me. I definitely don't need the device no more. And for a moment, not that long ago even, I was like, okay, I'm losing my mind. I'm talking to you guys into my head, like, I'm talking to you guys. Just like, and then you guys were laughing at me. The spirits were laughing at me. They're like, oh, because it was really happening. But I was picking on myself because I was struggling with some stuff, and there were things around that I didn't let go of. But now that I let it go, it's like, I get it. But then to realize that I always knew. But to have that confirmation, it's like, no. Now I'm at this point, really, when I was meant to struggle, I was meant to suffer, and there was reasons for it. All the crap that it's even occurring now, there's reasons for it. And it only adds to everything. All of it does. But the thing is that, again, like I told you, I'm not going to be doing many more messages for a while. There's reasons for that. But that's neither here nor there. So I'm going to go ahead and jump and turn on the spirit box. It's that time, guys. Let me turn this off. Let's get going. Let's hear what it is Spirit has to say. I have rambled for a while now. And I am just ready to push this in and see what comes through. And with that in mind, I'm getting heartburn right now. Oh, ain't it great? Okay. He who has an ear, let him hear what it is that Spirit has to say. Here we go. Well, I was a little surprised to hear that whole setting the team up for failure. I don't know what to say about that at this point. In a way, to a point, I suppose maybe some of it is. But I have held on to a lot of things that were said. And at many different points when, I wasn't recording, some things were said that made exactly that moment of silence. And I know spirits know everything that's our thoughts. They hear everything. We don't have to say it out loud. They hear it. And anyone that doesn't know it, you better know it now that you just heard it. Oh no, I just really thought I'd be at a different point at this exact moment. And I guess he's wanted me to cut him some slack. I burned the boat designs. I still have some of them, and I could still do it, but it's like, on certain levels, I'm to the point to, what's the point? Some things I can gather and make excuses for. Other things are like, well, if you know everything so much in advance, then then you should have been aware of certain things. Some of the things I've heard, I know some of the things were said to try to trip me up, but it's like, those things, you already know. I don't even need to say it. This is already going to take me a long time to do if I end up even sharing this, because some of the noises I wasn't able to catch clearly. Sometimes doing it like this, I don't always hear everything directly up front. Sometimes I really do have to still, at this point, go back through to hear everything completely when it comes through Spirit Box. And that's because I try to do a good job relaying a message to you, and it's their words that I'm trying to make sure I'm not mistyping, because I have noticed that some things do get changed after the fact, and that's because that's something that's able to be done. I don't bother to ask all the questions. I know somehow they do it. They've done it to me toying with me, and they've done it to change the message. They've done it because that is what they've said at that point, and then they change it. But I don't always know who's doing it, because again, everybody's over there. Everybody from everywhere. And there's still such a massive misunderstanding about so much crap. And with all the stuff I got going on, it's like, I got a lot I got to figure out now. And I'm not really happy about some of the crap. But I'm not the only one not happy about the way some things have been. But it's just not always quite what other people think it is. And I guess everybody has a breaking point. I try to be a good, sweet person, and for what? The end of the world? Because nobody wants the information I bring. Because nobody wants to believe that I'm a real human being, because, if you're God, you don't struggle. If you belong to God, you don't have hard times. If you belong to God, no one's going to turn away from you. Yeah. I think the one thing that makes it clear that I do belong to God is that even though there may be struggles with certain things on certain levels, I know that there's a creator that created our souls even on the other side. I know that there are many over there that love me. And I know I won't know the complete magnitude until a day I'm there. I question who some are. I question the truth and wonder about some of the things that come through. Other things are just, I know for a fact it's true and that there's no doubt to it, but I know that there's, again, all the spirits are there. And it's like, again, it doesn't feel like it should be the way it is right now. And I honestly don't know how much more bullshit I can really take. I mean, all I'm doing is sitting here day in and day out, and I struggle to find anything good to think about things, because it's when I think about the issues of stuff, I see how things could have been different, but everyone just continued to make the same crappy choices. And if that's what I'm doing, then it shouldn't be a surprise, especially not to spirits. I mean, it's no doubt that I fit the bill, except for I'm not a good girl. I like things I shouldn't like. I do things I shouldn't do. Why? Because other people don't understand. I'm sorry, I'm not praying to a dead guy. Anyone I pray to ain't dead. And what is praying? Do you even know what it means to pray? I used to wonder. It wasn't easy, but because I continued to seek it out, I found the truth. Even when I started dealing with this whole spirit box stuff, and it was, I was saying certain things like, God doesn't speak to me. I know God's real, but I've never heard God's voice. And, there are certain things I was saying. And I remember hearing one spirit say, you should bite your tongue. I'm going to make you bite your tongue. It kind of got a little spicy back and forth there. But sure enough, no, they did make me literally bite my tongue. And they do that. There's stuff that people don't get. But no, they made me bite my tongue. But it helped me understand a little bit more what was going on. Because again, if you don't understand the magnitude of what it is God is, and how, even for those of you who read the Bible, The Bible does not say that there are no other gods. It says, put no other God before the God I am. And if you don't get that, then you don't even know who you are. You don't even know the God that created you. And you don't even know the God that created everything that was to be here. Everything that we were supposed to do. That all of us didn't do. And then some people took certain information and twisted it. And got everyone else to believe it. And it wasn't even real. Not really. Only bits and pieces. And it's all I ever wanted was the complete truth. And then I thought I found it. And then some of the things that come through, it's like, but I already knew that. So why did certain things have to go a certain route if I already knew that? It doesn't change the fact that I already knew. And some things, no, I'm not going to lie, I don't know exactly when certain things will take place. Other things, I'm very close on and I know about. And I guess, other things again, I don't know. And I can't sit here and say that I know everything still. I don't. I wish I could say I did. I'd love to say I know it all. But I won't know it all until the day I'm over there. And I'll still be alive. I may not end up with my physical body when I end up over there. But something tells me I'm still going to be me. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. I know I still look forward to the party I'm supposed to be having when I get there. And I still look forward to my first dance. I look forward to holding my baby boy. I look forward to putting my arms, or how all of it works, I look forward to the embrace. But I also look forward to knowing that everything that was supposed to come to pass came to pass. Knowing that everything I set into motion was set into motion for a reason. And all these things are meant to come to pass. And I really thought for a long time, I really thought I was going to get to endure the end of the world. But I always thought I was going to be doing it with individuals. I really thought there were other people that wanted the actual truth. To find out that people hide from even what comes out of their own mouth. To be completely forward, people struggle with. And it's like, why? That's my life. I don't got to worry about nothing because it is what it is. I'm forward about everything and I don't have to lie. I'm either aligned or I'm not aligned. I'm in a good mood or I'm not in a good mood. I either got crap going on or I got great stuff going on. And you guys out there are the ones missing the good stuff because when the good stuff's going on, I'm enjoying it. I'm not recording it. I mean, I'm living the moment. I'm not losing the time because I fumbled with the camera and the moment passed me by. I did that once years ago. My first time at the ocean, and I was standing there and there were these dolphins and they were swimming and I looked up, so I hurried and tried to get my camera and then they were gone. I don't want to miss those moments ever again. I see something, I'm staying focused. It's like this. It's like, I see this. I know this because I am this. This is my life. That is my child. That is everything coming to pass. And it's like, I get that everyone's confused about what's good and what's bad. And we've been mistaught about some stuff that's not the way it was meant to be. But I keep finding, no matter how hard I try to find good stuff, everything just wants to show me the bad. And I find no matter how hard I try to find the positive, it's just not there. And they say you get what you look for. I wasn't looking for this crap that I kept getting. Everybody just couldn't help show me their true self. Because deep down inside, I could see through it anyways. I mean, you heard him as he was standing out there. He got to the point to where he was denying everything, and finally he came around and almost owned up to everything. But it was enough that I hope he understood the point of what I was trying to say. I was trying to be polite. I wasn't trying to be harsh, so I don't know exactly how it came out until I go to review this video. So hopefully it came out decent. Doesn't matter really. But with that in mind, I'm going to push one more time, because again, this might be my last spirit box message for a minute. I'm still going to have to review this either way. But everything has been forward, especially on my end. And my stomach just turns. Nobody was listening. I know my videos are getting watched, but that's not really the point. The point was I hoped to have helped other people that were using the app, and instead it's like everybody just almost took offense. And it's like, I was just trying to help, and they just wanted to come at me so negative. It's like, some things were compliments, and it's like, I complimented you and you came at me like I insulted you. Seriously, some people really have that hard of a time knowing what a compliment is. Anyhow, a lot of it's just pointless on certain things. I just kept thinking I was going to find somebody. And I just thought maybe somebody out there would have caught some stuff like I do. And I would have been able to communicate with some other people. But knowing what I know now, it's like, it's going to be hard to ever find anyone else that actually has the actual knowledge that I have. And I want to share it with people, but I understand too, it's not going to be an easy concept. Some of these places that are these high places that charge for the information they have, not trying to call out anybody, they're all very close. I know they're missing some pieces, but they're pretty close to everything. Close enough that people continue to buy into it. I wasn't selling anything. It was merely the truth. They say the truth shall set you free. My life has shown how the truth gets you locked up. And I know some of the struggles I went through. Some things, I was like, okay, I accept this. But then go to find out what was being said wasn't really that. It's like, well, that's good, but I mean, that was a yo-yo. But I didn't give up. I wanted the truth and I found it. There's still some things out there. But that's not quite here nor there. No matter what happens, I do not abandon the fact that there's somebody over there that loves me, who is God, calls me his wife, tells me how much he loves me. I know there's a team over there who has tried to have my back and help me see things in a way that wasn't always easy, but it was what it was. And I know that there are many who have passed on. And I know that there are some that I've met in spirit that I don't know completely because I am physical. And I can't wait to one day know them all. And I know Kelly's there. I know my father's there. I know my grandmother's there. I know my uncles are there. All of my uncles. And many more that, again, I will never know the complete magnitude until I'm there. And I know that they know that this hasn't been easy. Not by a long shot has it been easy. But I kept going. Because I knew there was more. And I know that no matter what, even knowing that we all have these abilities and that I do have these abilities and I know how to use them when they work, there are some things that I question again because of things that I've heard them say that I wonder what is, but I'm not trying to get into that at this moment. It's just that I love God. I love who loves me. I love all those that know me, that I know, that I do not know I know, but I know. I love the one who calls me husband. I mean, who's my husband? See, nice little tongue twist, huh? The one that's my husband. My husband. My husband. And then you need to understand that there's a difference. I know my child's father just passed away about a year ago now. Just over a year. But that's not who I'm talking about when I'm talking about my husband. I'm talking about the Great Spirit that came to me to tie this all together, to bring this together, to help me see that I was loved and that there was truth in all the things I knew. And I don't want to do him wrong, but I do feel like I've been failing because I can't get no one to hear his own word. These messages is what he says and they say. These spirit box stuff, this has been them. And I feel like they've been ignored. And that irritates me. It's like the nerve. I know who I'm talking to. There's many, trust me. And when you get the background stories of some of the ones that have been around for a while, it's like, wow. I mean, Iceman's been around that long. Wolfman's been around that long. God's been around that long. We all know of Jesus. He's been around for a while. Still around. And so many others. And then to know that everybody is there together. And that's not the mixed up way so many people think. But I understand a little bit to a point to why some of the intentional attempts of deceivings were done. It was meant to try to protect people because of the horrible natures that some people are. But the thing is that things aren't right. And they ain't been right for a while. But I am literally on my way to go spend some time with family. And I gotta figure out arrangements. But I'm getting ready to push this, but just remember, Feliz Navidad, everybody. And if you don't know what Feliz Navidad is, number one, it's an awesome song. Look it up. It's a Christmas song, Feliz Navidad. My name is Feliz, and it is Christmas. Feliz Navidad means Merry Christmas. So with this in mind, I'm going to push one more time, and then I'm ending this lengthy recording. Here we go. Well, it's already going to take a very long time to do this editing. There you go. You know what was said. I don't just say nothing. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and end this because anything that would come out of my mouth right now is not good. So, peace out.